Now it says disconnect.
Go ahead and sit down.
All the way over?
Yeah.
That's a jackass.
I don't know if we're live or not.
It's spinning. Yeah, it's on now.
Can you see the picture?
Yeah, it's delayed though. It's funny because it still has me sitting down. Okay. I can see the picture. I'm sitting down. Oh, would you hand me my coat when you sit down?
Well, we don't know if you can see us yet or not, but here we are. And we'd like to welcome you to our end of March live broadcast. And we hope you enjoy what you see. If you got any questions, make sure to type them in the chat. I'll go ahead and put something in the chat now. Don't hesitate to ask us questions if you're here. We're kind of running a little blind today.
But we're excited.
We're doing this remotely, if you couldn't tell, in our new Basecamp.
Yes, we got a base camp, and it's awesome.
So we'll give another couple minutes for this thing to warm up and see if we can't figure it out. Oh, looks like we have a viewer now. Say hi. Let us know who you are. Well, anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to it. The first thing we'd like to discuss is what all we've done in, what month is this?
March.
March. What we've done in March. And really, you're going to verify the library now?
Remember, you're live.
This laptop needs some serious work. It is so slow. But anyway, we're going to go over what we liked the best out of March. We did several things this month. Starting off, was it the end of February that we went to Whitewater Draw? Or the beginning of March?
It's the beginning of March, I believe. It's been about 2-3 weeks since we went to Whitewater Draw.
We've done a lot of cool stuff this month.
I think it was the last weekend in February we went to Whitewater Draw. I don't have my little book, so I can't remember. And then we went to Winslow, Arizona, and Walnut Canyon,
which I just got through uploading that video.
and Flagstaff for a day trip. And then we went to Bloody Basin and did a trail ride. And then we went to
Montana Mountain.
Montana Mountain.
And did a trail ride there.
Yes.
So what was your favorite thing?
My favorite thing was Winslow.
Winslow?
You know I was going to say that, though.
Standing on a corner, huh?
Yep. You knew I was going to say Winslow.
We had a really good time in Winslow. Got to see the famous corner, standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. And then we went to Walnut Canyon and we had lunch at Flagstaff and all that. The video should be coming out in about 3 or 4 weeks. We're about 5 weeks behind, I think, in our videos. My favorite thing, I would have to say, would probably be the Bloody Basin trail ride.
Now that was a good trail ride. The views were phenomenal.
That's really what kicked it for me, because the views were just unbelievable. You could see for like 50 miles. I mean, it was just unbelievable. You come up to the top of a mountain, you look out, and there's just like space.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why people want to live on top of each other in these big cities.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Last weekend we did Montana Mountain with our friend Christy again. She loved the torture so much she wanted to come back. And
well, won't be able to torture her too much anymore because she's planning on getting her own 4-wheel drive. She's thinking of an Xterra, and then she wants a toy. So she wants like a side-by-side.
Yeah.
Or something. So she's really gonna. Then she can drive us around.
Yeah, then we can go with her. And what was the other thing we did? Oh, the Whitewater Draw. That was kind of a turning point for us this month. As you can see, we have a pop-up trailer now.
Yeah,
and we came back that weekend, and I put the rooftop tent on the market immediately, and it sold within hours.
Yeah, it was just too much. We couldn't put the dogs in there. We couldn't. If you had to use the bathroom, you had to go up and down, up and down. I mean, and it wasn't that big a deal because it was very comfortable up there, and I did love it, but I was more comfortable if we didn't take the dogs. But I can't leave the dogs home all the time because we go every weekend. We're doing something, and I can't not take the dogs.
I think this is the first weekend we haven't done anything.
Yeah, but still we did something.
Yeah.
Because we spent yesterday cleaning the pop-up, taking inventory, see what we need to fix.
Ordering hundreds of dollars of stuff off of Amazon.
Yes. Amazon loves us. The Amazon driver does too. It's great job security for them. But
now I can't get this thing back on the live stream.
So we are having some computer difficulties this morning, just with everything that was going on. And we gave ourselves an hour to come out here and set up, which it was easier to set up this morning than it was yesterday.
I get the little ice cream cone circle of death.
Yeah, I was supposed to get it fixed this week, but the guy wasn't at work. So there's another guy at work that said he could fix it. So I'm going to see if he'll help me this week.
And this is number 2 laptop. We have another one back home, but right now it's in the middle of uploading a video, so
yeah,
we didn't want to take it off of Wi-Fi.
But do we want to give them a tour?
Well, that's up to you.
Of the pop-up?
That's entirely up to you.
You would have to let me out. And then I could gently pick up the camera and show you a little bit. It's rather large. Let me give you some background. It's a 1989 Coleman Plantation. Yes, it is much older. It's got brand new canvas and brand new upholstery.
Brand new wiring.
And brand new wiring. It is the largest pop-up that Coleman made. I think it fully extended is 26 and a half feet or something. It's a big boy.
It's a monster.
And it has a bathroom. It has a tub and a shower and a toilet.
It has a dry bath and a pop-up.
Yeah, so we were pretty stoked about that. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to give you a little tour.
Don't fall on the jackery.
So you've seen this way, and the door is right there. And that's the back behind their quarry. And then this is, I'm going to back up here, but I got to be careful because there's a step down, and I'll show you that in a minute. So there's the table. There's the laptop that doesn't like to work. And over on this side, you have your kitchen, you have a sink, you got actually lots of storage. There's 4 drawers and then a cabinet under the sink. There's our refrigerator. I took the stuff out to wash it. I'm going to spin around here. Hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. And then we have a stove with an oven. 3-burner stove with an oven. And some additional drawers.
Make sure you tell them to notice it doesn't have the little pull-down sink and refrigerator thing.
So notice that it doesn't have a pull-down sink and refrigerator. That is because there's a step down. I'm standing down in a step. Let me see if I can get back here.
Better off to do it this way.
See, there's a step there, and it steps down. And that's where I'm standing. Now, this was the coolest thing. How about that? A little pantry. It's like that on both sides. I'm trying to move slow, people. I don't want to make you ill. Okay, so let me step back up. So you see this over here? We didn't open it up because it needs a little bit of work, but it's clean inside because I cleaned it yesterday. But your cassette toilet's down on this end, and it faces that way. And then down on this end in here is a tub that you can sit on the edge. It goes from here to the back wall back there.
And there's a shower curtain up there.
And there's the shower curtain all folded up there.
With the hard wall.
But this is all a hard wall. It's like a jigsaw puzzle, and you open it up and it becomes, there's a door. This is the door, and it goes all the way up. So it was really cool. So that's the pop-up, guys. Trying not to make y'all dizzy. I hope that worked. Slide over. Best you can.
Yeah, put it in the seat again.
There we go.
This thing is very, very laggy.
So we swapped sides a little bit. I don't know if anybody's on here or not. So.
Okay, now we're seeing the preview.
Yeah, it was.
This thing's about 3 minutes behind on our preview on our monitor.
So we apologize, but we certainly hope that you like the pop-up. We do. We're like tickled to death with it. It has some, again, it has some issues. It needs some stuff done, and we have some ideas, but it's paid for. I think that's the most exciting thing.
This is an 89. We were married in 88.
Yeah.
So this pop-up's almost as old as our marriage.
Yeah. So, and it looks like it has fared as well. The door, we didn't put the door on this morning because it has a couple issues, and it takes a little manhandling, and
it has a temper.
Yeah. And there's some other things I need to do. Some quick stuff that I could literally do today if we leave it popped up.
Oh, good morning to Teachers on Adventures. We finally got caught up.
Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. It means a lot to us.
So I hope you like the pop-up. This is going to be our new base camp. We're going to use this both boondocking and in campgrounds. We have some pretty exciting things coming up. We'll give you a little hint of what we're going to be doing beyond April. April we have, matter of fact, this next weekend we're going to Payson to do a shakedown, and we'll make sure that we video that as well too. If you don't know where Payson is, Payson's about an hour and a half north of Phoenix, and it sits in the Coconino National Forest, and it looks nothing like what we are in right now. It is pine tree forest, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's about 5,000 feet up, I think. So we're going to be doing that this weekend. We have another scheduled trail ride with Christy.
I think on the 24th or the 25th.
Yeah, let me look to see if the calendar will actually come up.
And then I do know that next weekend we're doing something a little weird. We will have full hookups. We don't normally go where there's full hookups, nor do we normally pay for camping.
Yeah, which we did both of those in one weekend.
Yeah.
Paid for camping and had full hookups.
Yeah, but we have a reason, because we want to see, we want to run the water through it. We want to see how it works.
Electrical.
Yeah, does the hot water heater work? Do the faucets work? Are there leaks anywhere? And we're not really far from home. And of course, we won't have a problem if none of that stuff works, because we're prepared either way.
The weekend after that, we're going to start installing some lights on Otis. We have a couple of bar lights and a couple of pod lights we're going to put on. And we just bought a swing out spare tire carrier. And you're wondering how we're going to tow a trailer with that, but we have a stacked hitch that we're going to be putting on, and we'll show all of that whenever we get it done.
So I guess next weekend's camping. The weekend after that is rebuilding.
Yeah. Our first RV was a pop-up, and we loved it. This is actually our third pop-up. If you look back on our videos, you'll see number 2, Poppy, that we got, and it was absolutely destroyed. We took every bit of wood out of that pop-up and started rebuilding it, and then we got transferred to North Carolina from Georgia, and we had to get rid of it because there was no way it was roadworthy. Our first pop-up we had back in, 2012?
Yeah, something like that, in Colorado, and we love that thing.
Yeah, we took it everywhere. We went everywhere in that thing.
We used it as a concession stand for BMS bike racing.
Yeah.
we would take it to the bike races, because some of them were really long during the day, like the state and the nationals, and you were there all day, and we would set it up as a base camp. Yeah. And it gave the kids a place to lay down and rest, and we could cook our own food. We didn't have to buy from concession, and we had a refrigerator. The water in that didn't work. We had a 5-gallon jug, and we had to pump the water in. But the heater worked really well.
Oh yeah.
The heater worked really, really well.
We went on a camping trip up to Devil's Tower and came around through Custer State Park and went back through Rocky Mountain National Park, and we were at 9,000 feet right at the headwaters of the Colorado. And it got down into the 30s at night, but that heater would keep us nice and toasty.
Yeah, it did. Matter of fact, it would get too hot.
The week after we put the lights on Otis, we're going to do a day trip, probably, maybe even an overnight trip, depending on what actually happens to Oatman. If you're not familiar with Oatman, Oatman is just north of Kingman on the I-40 corridor over close to Las Vegas. And the draw to Oatman, she likes donkeys.
and that's where they have the donkeys that walk the street.
Yeah.
So that's another bucket list thing for me.
Street walking donkeys.
Can you say that on YouTube?
I don't know if I can. Bleep it out if you don't want to hear it. But they have donkeys that walk up and down the street. They'll come up to your car window. They can let you pet them. Hopefully you might have a carrot or something for them. But that's going to be a cool little trip there, so we can't wait to go to do that. The following week, unfortunately, is tax week. We've scheduled that week after that for our taxes.
Yeah, I got to work on the taxes. I got to do mine. Oblivious. I got to do ours and my son's, and our son's. He is both of ours. And
then the week after that, on the 25th, we're going on that trail ride with Christy. And still haven't decided where we're going to go. If you got any suggestions of anywhere close to the Phoenix metro area, we were thinking about maybe doing the Four Peaks Trail. It's a little bit longer trail, but the Montana Mountain was how many miles? 36, 37
Yeah, it was like
miles?
36, 37 miles.
It took us almost 8 hours to get done with it because we kept stopping and taking pictures and almost running head on into someone. And there was a nice little narrow shelf road on Montana Mountain that we were a little apprehensive about, but we made it through.
You're giving away all the sneak peeks for the video.
I'm causing curiosity.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was good.
Now the weekend after that, we got something pretty exciting going on. The weekend after that is the last day of April and the first day of May. That weekend, we're actually going to Show Low for a barbecue festival.
Yay, barbecue!
And then again, we're at a campground. I don't know if we have. I think all we have there is electric.
Yeah, which is fine. It just, it's going to be really crowded and busy that weekend. So I think that's our best bet.
That is on my bucket list to see the donkeys. Yeah, that's on hers too. We've already done a couple of her bucket list things like Winslow and what was the other one? Tombstone.
Tombstone, yeah. I have simple requests.
Which that Tombstone video that we did is going to be with Whitewater Draw. That should be coming out, I believe, next week maybe. It'll be coming out in the next week or two. And you'll hear our full take on the whole Tombstone thing then.
There is another place like an hour from here called Lake Pleasant, and they have wild donkeys there as well that wander around, and people have said that they'll just walk up to their car.
Yeah, and they have a campsite there, but it's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive to camp
there. $70 a night.
Yeah, it's pretty. And I'm a member of Arizona Camping Families, and another one called Arizona Pop-Up, I think it's what it's called. I don't remember, I'm sorry. But they're showing all types of camping on Bartlett Lake. Someone was at Canyon Lake. There was an Alamo Lake. There's the Salt River, and I just really, really want to go camp on some water. I really do, because we really like to try to get paddle boards or kayaks, or we kind of thinking we might rent some to see what would be the best fit for us.
Well, guess what? You're in luck.
Why?
Because when we go to Show Low, we're on a lake. We are on the lake.
Awesome. Yay.
So hopefully we'll have a paddle board or a kayak or something by then, by the end of the month.
Yeah, I don't know. We've blown through so much money here lately. Not that we're rich. We did not pay a lot for this pop-up. We paid cash for it. We paid cash for the trailer hitch, because we buy most of our stuff off on OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, we try really hard not to pay full retail for anything.
Yeah, so
I don't mind doing a little bit of work and stuff.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm excited about painting, and I know that they just reupholstered these seats, but I'm thinking I would like to do different colors. So I think I've seen a lot of people put crib sheets over the benches, and so I think I'm going to get some crib sheets in something I like and put that up, because they had a navy blue and white buffalo check, and I have curtains that I'm going to cut down and make for curtains in here. They're blackout curtains.
Yeah, because there's no curtains over these windows.
Well, over that one there's no window, and I just sitting here realized there's no curtain to close off the bed areas.
Yeah.
Which I don't think would be hard.
No.
We have a parts book.
Yeah. Yeah, we found the actual parts manual for the 89 Coleman pop-up.
Plantation.
Yeah. Whatever this thing is.
So.
But if you got any suggestions on, things that maybe you might use to cover your upholstery or something like that that's cheap and efficient, leave them in a comment. Make a comment on the broadcast. I believe it's going to continue to leave that up after we end the broadcast. But that's pretty much what we got going on. In May, May is when we really start seeing the epic stuff.
Yeah, because that's when we take our trip to California.
Yeah, we're going to go on a week-long trip to San Diego, and a little hint, we're going to be on the beach for a couple days.
Yes, super excited about that. But we won't have the dogs that trip. We found a really nice dog sitter, dog walker, dog trainer here right in our apartment complex. And she's going to help us work with the dogs to get them a a little bit better behaved.
We are cheap as well. Wife uses fitted sheets over our couch. Yeah,
Yep.
I can
Yep.
see why that would work.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we do that. I do. With the dogs, you got to come up with stuff that, because you just can't, a sofa cover is expensive.
Yeah.
Like, they're $200-300. And I'm like, I'm not paying $200-300 for the dog to get dog hair on it. And we have one that likes to dig. Petey likes to dig.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's got to dig him a nest.
yeah. So, but yeah, I love OfferUp. We got the pop-up on OfferUp, which was funny because I have not had OfferUp on my phone in about 2 years. And I was just sitting there the other day, and it just popped right up.
In the middle of a meeting. Sorry,
Stop.
Chris.
Stop. And so I was like, well, let me download this again, and that's where we got the pop-up. So, anyway, I was excited.
Yep.
4 Pomeranians. They're so cute. But yeah, they have that fur that comes out all the time.
Definitely. There's going to be a couple videos coming out probably, I don't know, by the time we get around to it, it'll probably be May. Of us doing some repair work on the pop-up. People like to see repairs on pop-ups, and this one especially is a kind of a pink elephant, I guess you would call it, in that I've never seen a video on a Coleman Plantation.
We saw one last night. It was like a minute and a half long, maybe, and it was just like an overview, and it was from 4 years ago. But that's all we can find. So everything we do is going to take research, which we found the parts book.
Yeah.
And so now we have the parts book because we ordered the end caps on the roof were messed up. So we've ordered 4 of those. And I'm just sitting here looking around. I know I want to paint. We want to redo the floor. We got to figure out the electrical.
Yeah, we got to figure out. We've never used electric. We have never used electric. It's always been battery power. And now we're trying to figure out
Which
how to
buttons?
use electric. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know which buttons to push and where. If I can lay down on the floor under here, maybe I can read the panel and it'll tell us.
Yeah, maybe we
I can take a picture of it.
Yeah, we do have the manual though.
Yeah. So that's handy. We have the parts list. So, because there's some things that I'm sitting here seeing that we might need to take into account. Maybe buy some parts for.
Yeah. We got some stuff that we're going to be working on anyway. We already have a bucket list for this thing started. First thing might be that door.
Yeah, because that door, it's temperamental. We're looking up because we're looking at the door. It is very temperamental. You gotta figure that out.
Another thing we wanted to make mention is that if you see anything that you like that we use, or you'd like to try it out or look into it, you can go to our website at 4, the number 4, low, L-O-W, the number 2, and the word go, just like on our logo. You can go to our website, 4lowtogo.com, and if you scroll down just a little bit, we have Amazon affiliate links to different products on there. If you like what you see on that, please, by all means, buy through that Amazon link. It helps us out a little bit to keep the adventures going, so we can keep bringing you stuff. We do appreciate everything that you do to help us out. Even if you would like to have something specific and you want to help us out with it, and you know you're going to buy it from Amazon, let me know, and I will put that link on our website so you can get to it from there. Now, if you go on and you go through the website, a lot of people have the misconception that if you click on it, you can still go shop and then come back and buy the product, and it doesn't register. You have to make it like a single line, and you have to click on the thing. It'll take you to that product, put it in your cart, purchase it right then, and that way we'll get credit. I don't even think we start making money until we've had 3 bona fide sales from those links.
Yeah, we only got so many days to do that. Was it like 180 or something?
180 days.
Yeah, and we can't. It doesn't allow for us to go in and do that. But you'll see some of the stuff, and we'll put links in. We can put the links in before we even show the stuff. I think right now we have like a personal blender.
Yeah.
Mixer jug on there.
Yeah, I do
really cool.
an amino shake every day for lunch with simple greens or super greens. But
Oh, do you want to show them your new toy?
what new toy?
Your coffee new toy?
Oh yeah, you can. Matter of fact, I just ordered this. I don't know if any of you are coffee aficionados, but this, I just bought this off of Amazon. It's a Stanley thermos thing, but it's a French press. And you put the coffee in there, you pour the hot water over it, you let it steep for a couple minutes, and then you take this and then you slowly press it down so it pushes all the grounds down to the bottom. And it's a sippy cup.
A sippy cup. A sippy cup for adults.
So you can put this on.
And it's a
you can
thermos.
drink, yeah, it's a thermos. Stanley's been known to make thermoses a time or two. So that's our new little, well, my new little goodie.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
Communist.
I'm your Coke Zero, Pepsi One drinker.
I'll have this link on there probably by the end of the day. We just got this yesterday. I don't even think it's been washed yet.
No.
But I wanted to show it to you. And we'll have a lot more different products and stuff on there, like the stacked hitch we bought from Amazon. I'll have that. So if you have anything like that that you want to put on, like I don't know if you do overlanding or whatever, but if you have any need for a recovery block or anything like that, and you have like a trailer hitch, you can actually put both of these on. You can put your ball and the receiver on there, and you can put your recovery block. So it's pretty interesting. We did it because I have a swing out tire carrier and we still have a need to tow. I'm tired of the spare tire being on the roof of Otis. So
Yeah, I think Otis is tired of it too.
yeah, it really makes a lot of noise, and the straps that we have right now on the front racks, they tend to let water in, and you tend to get a little soaking wet whenever it rains or go to the car wash.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that the other night.
But we appreciate you guys being here. Again, if you have any comments, anything, also pay attention to our community tab on YouTube, because I make posts there. I try to do a post there every day to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. And we also post on Instagram, which automatically populates on our Facebook page. And we also have a Twitter account. All of them are 4low to go. So I mean, you can find us easily enough. The branding is the same on across all platforms. We appreciate you watching this video. We appreciate you coming and visiting with us. Kind of hectic trying to get it going this morning. We had a lot more things going on than we wanted, but it is what it is. So we thank you a bunch. Thanks for coming and visiting with us. And we will talk to you again real soon.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye. You might have to end it up there. Oh, it ended.